Ever catch yourself daydreaming about a website makeover? You know, the kind that screams professional, but also has that, did they really do this themselves vibe?
It's a common fantasy for entrepreneurs these days, wanting that online presence that truly pops.
Totally. And today we're diving into one of the names that keeps popping up in that Arena Tonic site shop. We're going deep on their website, peeking at customer reviews, all to see if they live up to the hype. No paid sponsorships here, just straight up digging into what they're all about.
Setting the stage for a clear-eyed look at their offerings. I like it.
So first impression, Tonic Site Shop definitely has that for creatives, by creatives energy, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And their choice of platform, Show It, speaks directly to that audience.
Okay, break it down for those of us who haven't gone full-on web design nerd yet.
Yeah.
What's the significance of Show It?
Show It is known for its drag-and-drop interface, which means users can create visually stunning websites without writing a single line of code. That's a huge selling point for creatives who might be intimidated by the technical side of web design.
Right, it's like they're removing that fear factor that can hold people back from even trying to build their own site. And I have to admit, their About Us section totally hooked me with the whole started on a cocktail napkin story.
Smart move. Little details like that make a brand feel more approachable, more human. Suddenly, it's not some faceless corporation. It's people with a dream, just like their target audience.
For sure. Now let's get into the good stuff, the actual offerings. They've got two main avenues, Show It website templates, and then surprisingly, Canva templates as well.
That's a savvy business decision right there. By offering Canva templates, think social media graphics, lead magnets, even presentations, they're casting a wider net. They're attracting those who might not be ready for a full website overhaul but still need help with their online branding.
And tapping into the massive popularity of Canva is no accident either. It's like they're meeting people where they are and offering solutions for different stages of business growth. Speaking of stages, their Show It website templates, that's the core offering, right? They seem to have a pretty diverse range there.
Very diverse. And that's crucial because it allows them to cater to a wider audience, from photographers and designers to coaches, consultants, you name it. The a la carte option for additional pages is a nice touch, too. It gives users the flexibility to tailor templates even further.
Right, so it's not just a one-size-fits-all situation. You can mix, match, and really make it your own. But it's interesting. They don't just stop at the design aspect. They really push this idea that their templates aren't just about looking good.
Yeah.
They're built for strategy, SEO optimization, conversions, the whole shebang.
That's where they're trying to differentiate themselves, I'd say. Many template providers focus on aesthetics, but TONIC is emphasizing the ongoing value proposition for the user's business. They're saying, this website won't just be pretty, it'll actually help you grow.
Which, let's be real, is a pretty bold claim. How are they backing that up? Did we find any details on the website?
They actually highlight having an in-house SEO expert,
Oh, okay.
which does add a layer of credibility. It suggests they're thinking about long-term visibility and organic growth, not just a quick aesthetic fix.
Okay, that's a good sign because, let's be honest, a pretty website that doesn't rank on Google isn't doing anyone much good. And speaking of signs, they are not shy about social proof.
Right?
Did you see that review section? It seems like they have testimonials coming out of the woodwork.
It's certainly overflowing. And they've got some big names in there, too. Jenna Kutcher even makes an appearance, praising their templates.
Okay, name-dropping Jenna Kutcher definitely gets their target audience's attention.
Yeah.
But even beyond the big names, there are a lot of glowing reviews about increased leads, new clients. Someone even claimed their Tonic Site Shop website paid for itself 4 times over in 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where we have to put on our critical thinking caps, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic they have positive feedback, but we need to approach these testimonials with a healthy dose of skepticism.
For sure.
We can't verify those claims, and it's always wise to be wary of anything that sounds too good to be true.
For sure, for sure. We're just laying out what we found in our research, not holding up these testimonials as gospel.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, it does spark that curiosity. 4 times ROI in 24 hours. What is she selling? Unicorn tears.
Right. It does make you wonder. But let's flip the script for a moment and talk about potential drawbacks. Every rose has its thorns. What did our deep dive into TONIC site reveal on that front?
Okay, good point. It can't all be sunshine and roses. One thing that jumped out to me is that they really push Show It as the platform to use, which I get it, their templates are built for it, But that also means you're pretty locked in, right?
Exactly. Show it has its strengths, but it's not the only website platform out there. If
Yeah.
you ever want to switch platforms down the line, you'd essentially need a whole new website.
And that could mean more time, more money, more headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a deal breaker, especially if you're already in love with Show It, but definitely something to factor into the decision. Oh, and this might just be me being nosy, but did you notice any information about pricing?
That's an important detail they don't explicitly highlight on their main pages. You might find it on individual template pages, but for a deep dive like ours, it feels like a crucial omission.
It's like going furniture shopping and all the price tags are missing. It makes it hard to do a true cost-benefit analysis, right?
Absolutely. It forces the listener to do a bit more digging, which isn't inherently bad. It encourages a more active evaluation process.
So it's like, hold your horses on that unicorn tears investment until you see the price tag. Makes sense. But big picture, what are your overall thoughts on this whole TONIC site shop experience? Just based on what we saw poking around their website.
Well, it seems like if what they're saying is true, and that's a big if, they're really going for a more high-end strategy-focused approach with these templates.
Okay, yeah.
It's less about those budget-friendly quick fixes and more about, presenting this as a real investment in your business.
Right, that whole done for you, not just by you kind of thing.
That's
Which, honestly, that's pretty clever. I mean, most people, when they think DIY, they think, well, doing it all themselves. And usually on a tight budget, too.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to change that whole narrative.
Exactly. They're tapping into that desire for a website that not only looks amazing, but actually gets results, without needing to become a coding whiz or marketing expert overnight.
Right, right.
Whether or not they can actually pull that off, well, that's up to each person to figure out for themselves.
Exactly. I mean, our little deep dive here is just the first step, like a bit of, what do they call it, reconnaissance.
I like it.
Now it's your turn to take the reins and do your own digging.
Absolutely.
Head over to TONIC Site Shop, click around, hunt down those elusive price tags, and most importantly, see if their style just, speaks to you.
And don't forget that critical thinking. Weigh the pros and cons, really scrutinize those testimonials. Remember, they're not all created equal, and at the end of the day, trust your gut.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. So there you have it, folks. TONIC Site Shop. Myths debunked. Realities revealed. Will their templates magically transform your business overnight? Probably not. But could they be a valuable tool in your entrepreneurial arsenal? Maybe. That's for you to decide. Until next time, happy website building.